My name is Hannah Feuerwerker, and my role at Studio T is Program Director and Dance Lieutenant. I've been with the studio for 14 years, but this is my 10th year as an employee. I started dancing at Studio T in 2009 when I was 12, and then I started teaching when I was 16 in 2013. Everybody was so welcoming. Everybody just treated everybody like family. So they supported you, they wanted you to grow, they wanted you to do better. And Miss T just really cared about me from day one. I remember the first day I met her, I went up to her and I was like, "Excuse me, Miss T, where do we go to get changed?" And she was like, "Oh, hi," and was so welcoming and so warming. And then she told me where to go, and then I just went back to the group. I was like, all we have to do is go outside and go around, and the bathrooms are in the front. So I was just always that girl that I was just like, yeah, Miss T is cool. I like her. Through Miss T, actually, I was able to start my own DJ business and get the connections that I needed in the entertainment of music in order to grow my DJ business and learn how to DJ. So I also remember the first day I went to the radio station, and all of the DJs and radio hosts took the time to talk to me and give me advice on the music industry and the pros and cons of it. And I remember the program director there, he would try to talk me out of it. He would say, "Do you really want to do this? You're going to have to learn how to rap chords and set up stuff, and you're going to hate the training." And he would always tell me that, "You're going to hate the training. You're just going to sit here and listen to the same song over and over and over again until you get it right." And then I would just be there yeah, you're trying to talk me out of it. It's not gonna work. So just, those memories, and I know so many things have happened in my life because of me being a part of Studio T and having the relationship that I have with Miss T. My biggest inspiration, that's closest to me, is Miss T, because she has such an impact on everybody that she touches. And when she gets around people, she's really outgoing, and she really just brings out the best in everybody. And you can be having a bad day, but when she walks in the room, you're just like, how can I be mad or sad? And if you are, you can just talk it out with her and she'll immediately make you feel better. But I also look up to DJ Khaled and Mustard. DJ Khaled, because I study their family dynamic, and I like how he's family oriented, and I like the impact that he's having on music. He makes his own albums with his name on it, and I just think that's so cool to be a DJ but then have your own album and pull all these different artists together. And for Mustard, he's also very engaged with his kids, and I like that. And he also just makes really cool beats, and he seems like a really cool person to be around. And he also has a drive. I've seen his whole weight loss journey, and it's very inspirational. He wants to do more and make a better impact on the world. A moment that I realized that I was going to commit to my dream was when I was at CB Circle and I was teaching dance in the apartment complexes there. I just saw what the kids were going through on a daily basis, and that's when I was okay, it's not about the dance. The dance is cool, the dance is great, you can have trending moves, the kids love the TikToks and stuff like that. But if you're not making an impact on the kids, then there's no point. So when I started committing, it wasn't really committing to my dream, it was committing to my students that helped me get to my dream. And as long as you're committed to the community and committed to your students and committed to being a positive influence in their life, then your dreams are automatically going to happen. You're not just going to commit to your dream one time. There's been so many times throughout this whole entire journey where I've had to recommit to my dream. And there's been so many times where I've been on the phone with Miss T and she's like, "All right, you're in another fork in the road. Are you going to go left or are you going to go right?" And she would warn me and say, just because everybody's going right doesn't mean that it's right. You have to stand alone and go left. Even if you're the only person going left, you have to do it if you want your dreams to happen and your goals to happen and stuff. And that was one of the hardest things for me, especially with my high school friends, because they were all going on this journey, and I was like, man, this is so hard because I love you guys so much, but I have to just take this left and do what I know that I'm called to do in life. The legacy I want to leave behind is to To just be that person that people can look up to and be like, if she can do it, I can do it. Look at all she's done and look at all the lives that she's impacted, and I know that if she could accomplish her goals and her dreams, then I can for sure accomplish mine. So for anybody at any age, any kid, any teenager, any young adult, any adult who is watching, I would just encourage you to chase after your dreams and believe that you can do it, and just find the right people to help you accomplish it. And no matter how big it is, how small it is, I believe that you can do it. You just have to believe in yourself. And you're gonna have to pay a price, and it's not going to be easy. You are going to wanna quit sometimes, but just don't quit, because you have to think about the impact that you make. And if you actually do this thing that's in your heart, it's going to feel so good. You're going to want to continue to accomplish even more because you accomplished that one thing. So just go out, be yourself, be the light that you've been called to be, and just shine. And don't be afraid to be successful. Don't be afraid of the success. Don't feel bad because you're successful. You've earned it and you deserve it. So just go out and live your best life.